Alright, hey guys, so I'll be doing a little vlog today. I'm just showing you guys my experience regarding taking the via bus. I've been doing this for the past couple days, almost a week already. My car is in the shop. I avoided an accident on 410, but I hit the railing on the side of the expressway. And this is during like high rush hour, around 4:30 or so. So traffic was pretty bad. I'm just blessed that I did not hit anybody, that I was able to avoid hitting anybody. Like, this is me actually turning around on the expressway, and I avoided every damn car that was right next to me, but I did hit the wall, and that did mess up my axles on my tires on my passenger side. So it's a bitch.
Route 100, Primo to the medical center.
Enrollment Mullen.
Thank you. Here are my tips. Tip number one, download the Via Go mobile app. I know it definitely works on Android phones. Download that because, like I say, you're like me, I don't carry any cash on me, hardly. So it does allow you to buy your tickets there, and all you have to do is show your bus ticket on your phone to your bus driver every time you're going in and transferring out. And that's all you need to do. It's rather simple. If you have cash, of course, take your $1.45. If you need to go to a trip and then say you need to transfer to another bus, it will be $1.45. If it's just a one-way A to B kind of drop off, then you only need $1. But anyways, your app will help you with buying tickets if that's the route you want to go. So definitely download the Via Go mobile app, which is this app. It does also help you plan your trip. So you can hit the plan your trip thing button, and it'll take you to another site, but it does allow you to plan your trip, like your destination and where you want to end up at. I recommend it only if you know your way around San Antonio. But since San Antonio right now it's growing, there's a lot of construction, specifically downtown. There is a lot of rerouting going on. So I would definitely use the 210 number that's on there. They are open in pretty good time. So I would definitely call them so that we can get a detailed, correct bus route, because there is a lot of rerouting going on, and it's going to happen for 2 years. So definitely download the Via app to buy your tickets or plan your trip. And definitely call the 210 number so that way you can get a detailed route, so that way you're not last minute lost somewhere in the city. You don't know what bus to take next. But if that does happen, you can still call the 210 number, and they will kind of get you back on track. So that's a great thing about it. I used it once in the first day or so. I went to the bus stop. They told me online on the app, but since it was one of the stops that got rerouted, I had to be somewhere else. So I called the 210 and they directed me where to go very easily. So that's my tip number 1. Tip number 2 is plan for your trip. Let's say you're using this to go to work, or if you're using this just to go to events that you don't want to take your car, you don't want to pay for downtown, parking lot fare fees and all that, then plan your trip. Plan your trip with items. So meaning with a backpack, take extra pair of shoes, pack that backpack with an umbrella, with water bottles, with snacks, sunscreen, things like that to help your journey a little bit easier. Especially if you're going to be doing this like with kids, you want to take them to the park and you want to do a whole experience. Pack your bag with snacks, water, things to entertain them, just in case you're waiting a little bit longer than you thought at the stop. You have plan A, B, and C there in your backpack, and it's going to help you the whole bus transportation a little bit easier. So I definitely took a tote. So in that tote, I had a water bottle and change of shoes. Because sometimes I wanted to look nice, so I didn't want to walk in heels or in those nice flats, so I just changed into my tennies when I was doing the bus route, and when I got to work I changed into the shoes that I wanted to wear for that day. Tip number 3 is be kind and courteous to the people around you. Be really courteous to your bus drivers. 99% of the time, guys, I did hear everybody, as soon as they were exiting, they would say thank you. They would say thank you to the bus driver. Bus driver would respond with something, but it was actually pretty surprising for me. The San Antonians were very polite, especially towards their bus drivers. So every time they exited, you heard someone say thank you, good morning, good afternoon. So it was actually pretty nice to hear. So definitely, if you go on, be nice to the bus driver and thank them for their service. So yeah, that's my tip. Tip number 4 would be learn how to manage your time. And time management is crucial when you're riding a public transportation, because you're depending on someone else to be there on time on that bus stop and to drop you off wherever you need to be on time. For instance, I have to be at work at 7:45 each morning. I cannot afford to be late. In my work, we have the point system, and it's horrible. Okay, so I have to get on the 5:50 bus because I want to give myself plenty of time to have a hiccup down the road and still make it to my job on time. So definitely plan ahead. If your event's at 4, backtrack and do an hour or so before then to get there, or an hour to bus time, travel, all that stuff. Just leave yourself some room for you to get there nice and comfortably, not panicking that you're not going to make it at so and so. Alright, so those were my 4 tips, and that was pretty much my experience regarding going on the Via bus. My experience is still not over. Hopefully my car will be out of the shop hopefully by mid next week. But I'm very grateful though that I'm able to do that. I live in a city where it does offer some type of transportation. It definitely came in clutch for me and the family, so it's definitely helped us out to get A, B, C, D, and of course I can't forget the whole Lyft thing does help too. But I've been concentrating more on Via, so hopefully those tips kind of helped. The struggle is real, but hopefully I'll have a car by next week.